So right now I'm standing at the upper limits of the Hank Williams system. So this mineralized system, this hydrothermal system that stretches many kilometers that way, it stretches across the valley that way and across the valley that way. This has got to be one of the largest, if not the largest, poorly understood mineral systems in British Columbia. That's something we've changed this year. We've got a much better understanding of this. And I would say, as we've progressed, we've had this for a couple years, we're really starting to make sense of this and really starting to appreciate the scale of it and the potential. One of the special things about the Hank Mary district is that you have the intact lithocap, the top of a porphyry epithermal system, and then you've got epithermal systems still intact, and then you have the deeper porphyry systems. But you also have a process of telescoping that has really compressed the distance between the porphyry and the epithermal systems. So what we see is opportunity for potentially world-class epithermal systems and porphyry systems, all within a 12-kilometer district within close proximity to the highway. This reminds me of something in the Andes, just the scale of it. And the only other thing that really does it in this part of the world would be the KSM region, where you really just have these massive alteration systems. So kind of each time I come out here, I get more excited by the scale of this. And it might not appear as big because of all the vegetation and the forest. If you were to look at the KSM camp, it's all freshly cleared off by glaciers, so there's really nothing there. That's why there wouldn't be soil samples over much of it. If you strip this off, this would just be this big color anomaly. But as it is, it's a huge color anomaly, and it's the sign of a big system. So over here at Felside Hill, majority of historic drilling was done very shallow, kind of at the base of it, a little bit on top, but very shallow holes. And we're the first operator to drill deep through it. We drilled over 800 meters, essentially straight down from right on top of it there. And we hit 0.47 grams per ton over 110 meters in hole 6. That intercept ended up being about a 500 meter lateral extension of a gold system. That gold system also extends a minimum of 2 kilometers at 90 degrees to that. And way down here in the valley bottom, where there's a Gossan, would be Williams. There's a porphyry system down there. This is not part of that porphyry system. There is clearly another porphyry system involved here. The question is, how deep is it? 3 years of geology, geophysics, and geochemistry built the case that a large porphyry system was buried beneath Hank's known epithermal gold. In 2025, we drilled it on our last hole. Hole 11 returned 425 meters of 0.4% copper equivalent. And the alteration and geochemistry clearly indicate that we're on the margin of something big. Geochronology has since confirmed early Jurassic mineralization, the same fertile window as Mitchell, Canada's largest undeveloped copper-gold deposit. We're fully funded for 15,000 meters in 2026, and in a few short months, we're going to know a lot more about this incredible target. There's a huge system here. We're doing all the work to advance this, and I truly believe this is the opportunity to find the next really big deposit in BC. We're entirely within TAL10 territory, and we have an exploration agreement in place with them, and we work with all their associated businesses. This is a good place to operate. There's a power line and highway just down this valley, so it is relatively accessible. It's just a tremendous opportunity, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. And it was great getting up here, kind of taking me back to my younger days as a geologist, ripping around the mountains in the Golden Triangle and getting a little gnarly. Getting a little gnarly for the shot here, so you can all kind of see what it looks like out here. It's a great view to really see the scale of this. And when we got up in the helicopter above here, we could really just see the impressive scale. And it really does make your jaw drop when you see just how big the potential is on this project within this zone, but as well within other big anomalies within this project. So yeah, it's going to be exciting going forward on this project, and there's a lot of meat on the bone in this project. This is not, by no means a one-hit wonder. This project is going to get worked for a long time by us, and then hopefully a major mining company.